Story. Once upon a time, a dog and a tortoise became tight friends. During the time of planting of crops, the tortoise was too lazy. He couldn't plant anything. But the dog, being so strong, he went and followed other people and planted his crops. But the dog was so strong, he followed others and do his own farming. A day came, the king sent out his town crier to go around the whole villages and told them that they are going to have harvest festival, that anybody who came up with a huge amount of yams in his own farmland will be awarded and also accord some respect as the biggest farm producer in their area. Then the tortoise heard about all this. He went around telling people that he has a farmland, he has a huge farmland. People were like, since they knew that he did not plant even corn, where is he going to bring out the biggest yam according to him? He told them that he has farmland in other villages. He has a large farmland in other villages, that they will see the type of yam he's going to produce, not knowing that he was hoping for his farmland of his best friend, being the dog, because the dog planted a very big and large farmland. Before the date for the harvest festival, according to the king, this tortoise went far to the king's in-laws' farmland and harvested 5 biggest yam from his farm. He went and brought it to his friend, the dog, and gave him and said, "My friend, look at my yams. Look at my yams. They were very big and very tasty. You can cook it and taste it. It's very tasty and sweet." Then the dog, unknowing to him, he went and cooked it, ate. Immediately, the tortoise rushed to the king's palace and told the king and said, "King, see, my best friend, being the dog, he went far to your in-laws' farmland and harvested 5 biggest tuber of yams." Immediately, the king sent his messengers to go and get the dog. When they get the dog and find out that the dog ate the yam, then they put the dog inside. Then the tortoise went where they kept his friend, being the dog, and told him, "Please, I have went to see the king. I have pleaded on your behalf for him to leave you," not knowing that he is the one that caused all his sufferings. Then a day came. The king set out a judgment day for the dog. Before that day, the king met the dog and told him, "This is where they kept him. I'm going to give you one option," and the option was that you are going to be backing each time you want to speak. Then during the judgment day, they gathered. They asked questions to the dog. Anytime they asked him question, he'll be backing. They asked him, "How did you get the yams?" He'll be backing. All the questions they have been asking the dog, he just be backing. Then the king sent him inside again and left him there. A day came. Then the tortoise went to the beer parlor. He started drinking, rejoicing. Unknowing to him, when the drinks was too much on him, he started narrating how he planned everything that he has planned against his best friend, that his aim was to take the farmland of his best friend, being the dog. The dog has a large and biggest farmland, that he cannot live to see his friend to be crowned the biggest farm producer in their area. That is why he did it. People were like, your best friend. Then some of them went out and told the king all that he had said. The king said, your best friend? Then immediately the king ordered his guards to go and get him, being the tortoise, and put him inside that place that his friend was. Then the king ordered his guards to bring out his best friend, being the dog. Then they did so. Now, tell me the lesson you learned from this story. My own lesson I learned is that enviness is not good. Number 2, to be a lazy person is not good, because there is one adage that says that an idle man is a devil's workshop. Had it been that the tortoise went and followed other people and planted his own farmland, he couldn't have done all this. But due to that, he was so lazy, he couldn't make a mound. That is why he planned all this evil. Another lesson I learned is that you must reap what you sow. That is why the tortoise reaped what he sowed. Write your own lesson you learned on the comment section. Bye.